Okay, Jamie Dimon, pretty interesting. Jamie Dimon says succession is the most important task of his right now. And this is a Reuters story. Jamie Dimon is got nothing more important right now than finding his succession. So he's focused on succession planning, and as a cadre of extremely qualified people who are prepared to run the bank eventually, Dimon and his team spend a lot of time thinking about what happens after he retires. Dimon has been at the helm of the U.S.'s largest lender since 2006. He is among a group of financial CEOs whose names have been floated for senior economic roles in the government, including Treasury Secretary. Dimon previously signaled his timeline for stepping down is no longer 5 years and could be as soon as 2.5 years. JPMorgan has identified Jennifer Piepzak and Troy Rohrbaugh as who jointly lead commercial investment banking, Marianne Lake, who runs consumer business, and Mary Erdos, the head of asset and wealth management, as potential successors. Tom.
So first of all, Jamie Dimon is trying to make sure that the markets understand that he knows he's a legend. He has been for the U.S. economy, and people say maybe this is blasphemous or this is hyperbole. I don't think it is. He, at certain times, his voice is almost as strong as Powell's is when you come to the speculative side. Now, when Powell says, I'm cutting rates tomorrow, there is no stronger voice than that. But Jamie Dimon has come out and he's made statements about the economy, statements about where we're going, and he's taken leadership a position among banking. He's trying to calm the market that said, look, I know that the minute I announce my successor, that you're going to, number one, speculate on my stock, and I want that to be careful, but also on the broader economy. I just want to let you know the timeline. So I think this is Jamie Dimon understanding the sway he carries specifically in banking, and he is trying to do the right thing for the economy and number one for his organization, JPMorgan Chase. Now then, okay, Tom, what is Jamie going to do? Would Jamie be Secretary of Treasury and then Jamie run? I think he's one of the people that would seriously consider it. You think about a head of banking PBD. Does he talk to the UK? All the time. Does he talk to the Bank of Europe? All the time. Does he talk to International Currency Market? They fund him. So here's a guy that by nature of global banking has a certain amount, not military, but a certain amount of foreign policy, economic policy experience. And I happen to think he'd be, a pretty strong candidate. And he also is known for having a really measured hand. So I think this is also maybe him letting Washington know, hey, in the next fantasy draft, I may be a free agent.
If Jamie Dimon did run, by the way, he's 68 years old. He's worth $2 billion. We know what a beast he is in the financial markets. If Jamie Dimon did run, what are the chances he would run as a Republican or a Democrat?
He'd run as a Democrat.
You think so?
I think he would run as a Democrat.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
What are the chances that he'll be, if Kamala wins or even loses, whatever, so 4 years from now, odds, I'm looking for odds. A person who has never served in public office, obviously he's ran the biggest bank in the world. What are the chances that a 72-year-old billionaire white guy is going to be the voice and the leader of the new Democratic Party that is just filled with DEI, woke, progressive agenda?
You have to realize.
I don't see it.
No, but here's the thing. The Democrats only care if you're white and rich if you're Republican. The Democrats don't care if you're white and rich if you're a Democrat. They don't care about that. Just think about Pritzker at the event.
Yeah.
While Jon Stewart is like, so Bernie Sanders, the billionaires.
The millionaires and the billionaires, they're ruining our country.
I'm a real billionaire. But because I'm a Democrat and a white guy and a progressive, you're on our side is what you're going to be doing. Now, I think this guy's formidable. And by the way, he said his plan was 5 years. He's trying to accelerate for 2.5 years. Why are you trying to accelerate for 2.5 years? Because that's when you have to start campaigning in 2.5 years for 2028. And I think 2028 is the year to do it because say Trump wins. In a way, he thinks Trump's going to win this year. In a way. Trust me, deep down inside, he doesn't want Kamala to win. And deep down inside, there's a lot of people that don't want Kamala to win. Because if Trump wins, Trump only has one term. It opens it up. If Kamala wins, they have to wait 8 years till 2032. So that's how they're processing this. Deep down inside by themselves, they're processing it that way that they're thinking Trump's going to win. I think Jamie wants Trump to win. I think Cuban wants Kamala to win because he wants to be on Kamala's campaign team. But I think 2028 is going to have him, potentially Cuban, potentially The Rock, potentially a lot of different people. If Trump wins, 2028, when you look at the stage, you're going to be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That guy's a CEO of the biggest company. This guy's a freaking sports, billionaire, Shark Tank. That guy's a celebrity, freaking 600-700 million followers. What is this going to look like, right? This is going to be interesting. I think that's what's going to happen in 2028.
I'd love to see someone like Jamie Dimon, even in the Democratic Party. At least we'll have a capitalist in there, not a potential Marxist that's in at the front office. God forbid Bernie Sanders is in there. I don't know. I don't know if that's really what he's going to do.
Tom, would you be okay with a Jamie Dimon president?
As a Democrat?
I would be 70% right now.
You would vote for Jamie Dimon?
Okay, let me ask this question. Would you rather have Jamie Dimon as a president or Vivek Ramaswamy?
Oh, no, hang on. If that's no. You said, would I be okay with Jamie as a president? You didn't compare it. But I would be more inclined.
You just got angry, Tom. I don't want you to get
I'm not.
angry.
I'm not
upset, Tom.
No, I'm not angry.
Why are you so
the
upset?
answer to the first question is, if I woke up one morning and Jamie is president, are you okay with that? And I said, right now, I'd say I'd be 70% okay with that. However, in an open field for 2028, I want to see Vivek run.
I agree. I want to see Vivek.
Yep. If Vivek again, so you take Vivek over Jamie Dimon.
I would take Vivek and Tulsi as a ticket.
Let me ask a different.
I would be behind that ticket 1,000%.
I'm going to ask a different question for me, Tom, and I don't want to make you angry. Who would you rather take? In what situation against the candidate on the right would you take Jamie? Would you take Jamie Dimon or Chris Christie?
I would take Jamie Dimon.
Me too.
Okay, let me keep. So you see, that's crazy.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Tom is voting Democrat. Chat. Let's go.
Wait a minute. Would you take Jamie Dimon or Governor DeSantis?
I'd go DeSantis.
I would go DeSantis because I've seen him run the state and I've seen the results.
Yeah. Would you go Jamie Dimon or would you go Nikki Haley?
Jamie.
Wow. Would you go? This is crazy exercise here.
Yeah.
Would you go Jamie Dimon or Rock or Mark Cuban?
Jamie.
That's not even close for you.
Not even a discussion. Not even a discussion.
The Rock. The Rock is president of the United States.
Jamie Dimon or now I'm going to throw some other curveballs. Huckabee.
What?
Sarah?
No, Huckabee.
Mike Huckabee?
I know he's older. I'm just thinking his policies. Are you going to go with somebody like that?
The white Christian evangelical. Tom, think about this one now.
We've got so much global unrest that what I'm thinking of is Jamie's ability to keep global economies in check, and his moderated point of view on foreign policy. To keep global economies in check, you have to keep global politics in check.
Jamie or Mike Pence?
Mike Pence is still alive?
Jamie or Doug Burgum?
Doug.
I kind of, you know what? That would be a tougher choice for me because I think Doug is very informed on energy and he's very informed on foreign policy and economic policy on energy. Doug is, I'm a fan of Doug.
I'm just not seeing it, Pat. I don't see the Democratic Party in its current state nominating a rich billionaire white guy who runs the banks.
He was.
Imagine the narrative.
He was this.
You think AOC is going to be speaking at the DNC?
I feel like
Please welcome
he's running as a Democrat.
The person that I rail against nonstop
but Pat,
to the stage.
I feel like Jamie Dimon.
I don't think there's room
You're getting
for
emotional. You're getting
I'm very
emotional.
I get so
Hold it together.
emotional.
Go ahead, Tom.
I'll give my wrap up.
Yes.
But I would feel in that case,
Tom's getting
Jamie
me angry.
Dimon is running as a Dem the same way Joe Manchin and Joe Lieberman were Dems.
Yeah, exactly.
In name only.
But by the way,
Dinos.
What I'm saying to you is,
Dinos.
What I'm saying to you is, he is very, very formidable. By the way, go back to Minnect.
Formidable
Go back to Minnect.
because he's so capable.
If you agree or disagree with what Tom just said, send him a Minnect. And by the way, if you have a solution on how to bring Tom's anger lower when he gets upset when I ask him some question, give him 3 steps on how to do so. And if you have any feedback for Adam to work on his emotional side, maybe go to Adam. And if you have a single attractive girl who wants to have a big family and wants to be with a handsome Assyrian-looking young De Niro.
Not just Assyrian-looking. He's Assyrian.
Minnect, Vincent.
I like how you threw the young one in there.
Right,
that made me feel
by the way, this Saturday, I am doing a book signing at local Fort Lauderdale. For those of you guys that want to copy the Academy and you can't find it at Barnes & Noble because it's selling out, if you go to the Barnes & Noble at Fort Lauderdale, That is the address, Rob. If you go a little higher, 2051 North Federal Highway, Fort Lauderdale, 3305. I will be there at noon signing books. They also have copies of Choose Your Enemies Wisely and Your Next 5 Moves. You buy the book, I'll sign it. All of us are going to be there. You'll meet a bunch of guys that will be there at the bookstore. I'd love to see Barnes & Noble look outside saying, what the hell is going on with all these valuetainers?
Oh, it's going to happen too.
Up? Anyways, we'll see you guys there. And then also for those who missed the Vault conference, ridiculous conference, the recording is officially available for those of you around the world that couldn't attend. Now you can go to Rob. Can you put the link before or below, or is there a QR code?
I'll put the link.
If you can put the link in chat, or if you can put the link in comment section, go get it. I think it's like, 20 hours of content. I mean, one of the days I went 13 and a half hours straight. There's a lot of stuff about raising money. There's a lot of stuff on strategy. Will Guidara. I mean, it's just insane event that we had. But the recording is officially available for the Vault.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.